Oh, cutscene. And strange noises. Oh, it's just a bat. Are you like a gigantic bat or like a small bat? Hello everyone, this is PolterGuy here and welcome back to Resident Evil 0. This marks the 6th episode of the series, and in this part, alongside the usual wandering around, gathering random stuff and killing more zombies, we have to get ourselves the third and last tablet from the set of 3 that represent the core principles of the Umbrella training facility, which I think it was somewhere along the lines discipline, obedience, and unity, or whatever the order was. But yeah, our current main objective is to get that last tablet so we can move on from there, because otherwise we can't exactly advance through the story. Up until now, so far, we have explored what lies inside the training facility. We went on the top floor, we explored the ground floor, and we ventured through the catacombs that lie down below in the basement. But that doesn't mean we have explored every single nook and cranny that this place has to offer. And if you guys remember, we unlocked some night doors sometime in episode 2 or 3, I think. I'm not exactly sure. But by doing that, we gave ourselves a broader area to explore. So we are moving from the decrepit walls, the old oil paintings, and the horrors that lie inside this horrific place, and see if we can get spooked on the outside. So this is what we're going to do right now. We're going to pass through this set of doors and see what lies exactly outside of this training facility. Alright, and we're outside. And so far, I'm not hearing any monstrosity coming towards us, so that's a good thing. Other than the howling winds, I don't think there's anything else that could pose a problem for us. I do see a glowing thing on that pillar over there. If my intuition is correct, I would presume that is the last tablet that we have to get. But I don't think I can just climb on top of this pillar and get it. There's something there, but you can't see it well from here. Yeah, so I definitely need an item of some sorts that will help me to get up there. But before I find that item, let me just explore a little bit and see what we can find in this magnificent place. The bridge has collapsed in the middle. Beyond the precipice, you see nothing but pitch darkness. So our southern path seems to be blocked off. I have no idea exactly what caused the bridge to collapse in the middle, but I guess we'll never find out, so let's move on and see what we can find on the left side. It's a solidly built wire mesh. Despite its age, it shows no signs of decay. So the left side is fenced off, we can't pass through it, but there's a sign on the fence itself. And it says authorized personnel only, the Umbrella logo, and what I assume to be the Umbrella Company written right below that. And there's also a rectangle that lies on the bottom of the sign, and I can't really make it out because it's so blurry and quite a small font for me to actually read out. So with the south and western side blocked off, let's see what's this way. And it kind of seems to be the same thing here. Another fence that I can go through. There's also this metal scaffolding of some sorts. Seems to be connected to this thing over here. Like there's some wires that goes from this to this. So let's see what this little thing is. There is no response. Looks like it's not getting any power. Okay. Well, by the looks of it, there is a rectangle-shaped hole inside of this, which I can only assume it's meant for the battery, and Rebecca has the battery, so I'm gonna use that in a second. But let me see what it says on the side on the top. Development, and the rest is just gibberish. I can't exactly make it out. It's just like a lot of words just thrown in there. Most probably the developer was just like keyboard mashed and just placed a sign there for the sake of having it, but whatever. There's also the orange sign, which it does say authorized personnel only, Umbrella Company, but once again, I can't really make it out what's at the bottom of the sign, so let's move on. Enough useless exploring. Let's switch to Rebecca and have her use the battery. The battery kind of looks crooked in there, but oh well. As long as it provides power to whatever that metal thing is, that's good enough. Use the lift? Yes. And there seems to be a box in that lift. which I can only assume is a very good item for me to climb on and get the tablet. So let's have Billy get this box out of here. If only Rebecca would stop actually getting in the way of the object that I have to push. Like, just look at her. She has such a high tendency of just getting in the way every single time I want to push an object. I have no idea why. I'm stuck. Oh well, let me just climb over it, I guess. But yeah, she keeps getting in the way of, like, every single object that I try to push, and it's really annoying. I don't know if it's like an issue with the AI or the pathing of the AI, but yeah. Kinda gets annoying after a while. But regardless, let's get this bad boy right next to the pillar. Alright, here we are. And I was correct, it was indeed a tablet. The discipline tablet, so this should be the last one. Alright, let's see what this tablet has to say about itself. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be the same thing like with every other tablet, just saying what the tablet is and the symbol on it, but yeah, this tablet is depicting a priest, and the word discipline is inscribed on it. Yep. So nothing different than the other tablets, but I didn't expect that guy to be a priest specifically. Kind of looks like a scholar more than a priest, but I suppose that in older times, the priests were actually scribes and scholars, so yeah. If I remember correctly, there was another night door that we have unlocked, and it was where we fought the giant-ass centipede that didn't want to let Rebecca go, which is not far from our current position, so I'm just gonna make a dash for it. Thank goodness we actually got rid of those insects that were crawling around here. It would be a nightmare just to go through here and have to deal with them constantly, but yeah. Let's start through these doors and see what lies just outside of them. Hopefully no monsters. Nope. Apparently no monsters. But there is a very nice ambiental sound of crickets in the background, which is very nice. I like it. Kind of reminds me of my childhood when I used to live at the countryside with my grandparents. I used to listen to the crickets every single night. It was such a nice atmosphere. I don't want to go through those doors yet. Is there anything on the boxes that I can interact with? No. But there's a ladder that we can go down, so let's see what we find in here. A lot of equipment, like electrical equipment, that I can't really interact with. There's a message card into the control panel. The 3 fundamental principles of the Umbrella Corporation. Okay, so this looks like the very place where I can insert these tablets, because those holes are very tablet shaped. So let's use them here. Alright, all 3 tablets in place. And seems like this place is moving. Or more like descending or sinking. I'm not exactly sure. Ah. So even if I wanted to go through those doors, I wouldn't be able to because they were locked. But now they are unlocked. Some of the equipment seems to be lit up, but I still can't interact with them. That's cool. This place looks like kind of an observatory of some sorts. Like, this giant-ass thing over there looks like a telescope. Or maybe like an observatory telescope, but whatever. Let's go this way. Oh, I hear something. What is that sound? Oh, it's just the bats. Oh, okay. There seems to be like a bell tower over there. And I suppose this is a church of some sorts? It's locked. But there doesn't seem to be a keyhole anywhere. Okay. So we must find like a mechanism of some sorts to open those doors. But before I do that, let me just wander around, see what we can find in this way. Doesn't seem to be getting any power. Okay. I take it that this is some sort of an elevator? I mean, there's a button there. Can't go that way. And this door is locked from the other side, so we can't really explore anywhere else. That place is blocked, the elevator doesn't have any power, even though there seems to be power here. Let me check the bell tower, see what's this way. Pretty much like an empty space. Oh. Uh-huh. Okay, I see. So this one is a pressure plate that if someone steps on it, the doors open. I think I'm gonna have Rebecca stay here because she's on caution and I don't want her to get harmed. And let's have Billy explore the inside of the church. And the church seems to be dead silent. Like there's no sound in here at all. Other than Billy's footsteps. This place looks decrepit. I'm not sure if this rubble here is because of the collapse of the roof or something, but it's very decrepit here. But the altar doesn't seem to be in bad shape. There's an altar here. Yes, Billy, your observation skills are up to par. Despite its aura of divinity, you can't help but sense something ominous about it. Well, the statues on the side, like this one and this one, seem to be very weird. I'm not sure if they're supposed to hold crosses or something, but they definitely look weird. And also the person in the background, like the tall figure with the red robe, seems to be very strange. The baby looks weird as well. But the woman, like the woman that's holding the baby, is not looking strange at all. Like she seems the normal one in here. The candles also seem to be lit, so somebody was here recently. I'm not sure who though. Let's see what's behind this door. A very creaky door. Oh, it's a save point. Nice. Agketa arbitrat rimayor. I'm not exactly sure if it's supposed to be something in Latin or what it's trying to say there, but there seems to be some shotgun ammo here, which I'm gonna take and give to Rebecca, because she has all the shotgun ammo and also the ink ribbons, which I can combine with the ones I have left in the main hall. I don't see any other notes in this room, so let's just get out of here and head back to Rebecca, give her the things. Oh, cutscene. And strange noises. Oh, it's just a bat. Are you like a gigantic bat or like a small bat? By looks of it, a giant bat. Ow. This seems very strange. Oh. Okay. There goes the bat. That was awfully quick. Very, very quick. Very anticlimactic as well. I expected it to be, you know, to have a little more oomph in it, but apparently that was just it, and it's back to dead silence. It looks like you could use something to get up there. Yeah, and I know exactly what. And it's the fucking hookshot. If you guys remember, the last time we used the hookshot was in the train to get on the train roof or the car roof, whatever. So we haven't used the hookshot in like 5 episodes so far, and it's bringing it back now. Astonishing. Oh well, I guess I'm just gonna head back to the main hall and get what I need. I might as well drop some stuff anyway. Let me have Rebecca come with me, because I have to give her the shotgun ammo. I hope that I can go back to the main hall in the same way I got to the observatory tower. It looked like it lowered, so I'm not sure if it's gonna drop me off at the same place as before. Fingers crossed. Oh, I know that sound. Ow. You absolute disgusting beings. Why do you exist? Are you dead? Okay, you're both dead. And Rebecca is in caution. Ah, fuck me. This place looks familiar though. Oh, this is the hatch that leads back to where we got the shotgun. So that means that this little balcony over here should lead back to the conference room. Right? I hope so. Yeah, I was right. This is the conference room. Nice. So we have a little shortcut that we can take. Which means that I'm gonna have to bring everything that I need toward the observatory, like inside the observatory tower, and have that act as my main hub. Because I don't think I'll be coming into the training facility as often as I did before. So with that in mind, I am just gonna go collect stuff and place them inside the observatory tower and go on from there. So see you guys when I have to use the hookshot. Alright, now with the hookshot in hand, it's finally time to get on top of this roof and see what we can find there. I really hope it's not gonna be more annoying monsters because, like I said, I really don't have a lot of ammo for that. And Rebecca is already on caution as is, so I can't seem to go that way, so our only way is to climb down the ladder. This is a very long ladder. There we go. There's a switch there, but let me see what else I can find in here. A red herb that I don't really need. So let's just flip the switch here. This circuit breaker appears to be supplying power to the elevator. Lift the handle? Yes. Let's unlock this door. The door is now unlocked. Great. Okay, now let me grab Rebecca really quick so I can have her head to the elevator as well, reunite with Billy, and then we can both go down the elevator, despite the fact that she's very hurt. I really hope that I'm gonna find some healing items, because we're not doing good at all. At least Rebecca isn't. Alright, so far this place looks decrepit as hell. You can see a set of stairs leading up, but they've collapsed and can't be used. Yep. This is a very weak wall right here. Maybe I can smash it with something, I don't know. Let's just go through this door. Oh, that's a very heavy door. Like, it sounded heavy. Ooh. Rumble. The bookshelf lies in total disarray. Someone was evidently looking for something here. Yeah, and there's also some blood on the floor. Another elevator shaft by the looks of it, and there's some ink ribbons there, which I don't really need to use. There's a dude that needs to be killed, and also a note. There's a water pitcher here. It's empty though, okay? I don't care about the pitcher though, I care about the note. Oh, Marcus's diary number 2. Here we go. This page has been torn out. Trouble is unlikely, but I closed my babies up in a special capsule. But it won't be safe if I hold on to it myself. I'll hide it in that place. That he definitely knows and we don't. To hide a leaf, put it in a forest. Wow, very philosophical of you, Marcus. To open the capsule, the special stripping agent is necessary. No way Spencer's lackeys could figure out how to make it. Okay, so we have to find that special leech and the stripping agent, of which recipe we don't really know. This bookshelf contains a number of books about viruses. The titles are all unfamiliar to you. Does Rebecca know about this? Because she's like the rescue, so she probably knows more about health than Billy. Nope, it's the same thing for her as well, so it's not like a character dependent description. But this is definitely like a place for another hookshot thing, so I'm gonna use that. But before I do that, let me have Rebecca equipped with the shotgun, because I have a feeling that the zombie that lies down there is going to be waking up very soon, and I don't want Rebecca to die considering she was using the pistol up until this now, so the shotgun should keep her alive for a little bit longer. But regardless of that, let's finally use the hookshot once again, which is pretty funny. They didn't give us like any other hookshot opportunities up until now, like after the train now is constantly using it, so that's very funny. There's a lot of pills on the desks, but there's also a note on the chair here. Laboratory Manager's Diary. Today, under Director Marcus's orders, I changed the platform entry code. Later, I asked him what the source of the entry code was. He told me it was based on something significant in his children's growth. But the director's a loner. He isn't married, and he sure doesn't have any children. What did he mean? Well, we know what he meant by that, and it's definitely those leeches of his. He's really obsessed with those. I don't really need that fuel because I have an infinite amount of Molotovs, which is exactly what I needed. Oh boy. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take the map and just gonna run. Goodbye. I'll have to have Rebecca take the Molotovs and probably send them through the elevator at some point. Also a button here that I really don't know what it does. Peering down, you can see a set of stairs below. It's too dangerous to climb down from here. Yeah, most probably. There's also a door here. Another door here and another door here. I press the button first and see what it does. There's a button. Press it. Yeah. Oh, and there's that broken wall I was talking about. And another Leech Monster. Okay. It's locked. Right. Onto this way. Oh. An empty room. That's nice. With some more stuff to make Molotovs, by the looks of it. There's a bottle there. There's also a safe station here with some ink ribbons. It looks too high to jump down. Also, there's something like a tram there. Kind of looks like a tram. When I go inside, it's locked. You can't open it. Well, shucks. I think I'm gonna just leave this here because I don't think I need it anymore. Let's go to the last door in the hallway at the end of it. See where it leads. I hope to less, like, Leech Monsters. This place sounds pretty much quiet, but there's some dudes here, and I see that note. You are gonna wake up. I see. So you're playing Undead. Huh. Can't go that way. I'm just gonna hit you with the pistol, cause... Oh. That was awfully quick. Let's check this note. Leech growth records. February 3rd, 1978. Administrated tea into 4 leeches. Their will to survive leads them first to parasitism and predation. Then they breed and multiply. Such a single-minded biology makes them attractive candidates for bioweapons research. Afterwards, no major changes observed. February 10th, 1978. 7 days since administration of tea. Rapid growth to double former size, signs of transformation emerging. Spawning successful. They double their numbers in 1 hour, but the ravenous appetites lead them to cannibalism. Hastened to increase food supply, but lost 2. March 7th, 1978. Provided them with live feed, but lost half when the live food fought back. However, the leeches are learning from experience and are beginning to exhibit group attack behavior. They are also ceasing cannibalism. Their evolution is exceeding expectations. April 22nd, 1978. The leeches no longer exhibit individual behavior even when not feeding. They move as a collective. They consume everything I offer with remarkable efficiency. April 30th, April 13th, okay, 1978. An employee has stumbled onto my experiments. Can a human be a food source? How will the leeches respond? This is getting weird. June 3rd, 1978. A day worthy of commemoration. Today they began to make me. Surely they recognize their father? Wonderful children. No one will take you away. Well, at least we know who wrote this note. It was definitely Dr. James Marcus. I can't go through there because by the looks of it, it seems to be gassed. There's also a red canister here, which is good to know because I can use that as Rebecca at some point. But yeah, let's check the double doors here. Oh, here's the elevator. Perfect. And there's a zombie. And I heard another one. Oh, wow, you were very close. You're dead. You're down. I should have, like, 2 more bullets, yeah. And there we go. Empty the full clip for 3 zombies. That's good. Let's see what's this way. Oh, a first aid can. Nice. I'll take it and send that to Rebecca, have her use it on herself because she's not doing good. The shelf is lined with a variety of different chemicals. They look like they're used for surgery. Uh-huh. His operating table has been overturned. It looks like it happened recently. So somebody was operating on a body here and that body just turned to be a zombie. And it probably ate the dude. I don't know. Just making assumptions. The sink is old and rusty. It's also covered in filth. Cool. There is some kind of mysterious thing on the operating table. What do you mean thing? What is that thing supposed to be? Oh, well, there's also a note here. A lot of notes in this episode. It's very interesting. Investigators report. Dr. Marcus, co-founder with President Spencer of the Umbrella Corporation, disappeared 20 years ago. The results of his research have been kept under wraps the entire time. The reason became clear here at the training facility run by Dr. Marcus. Well, not here exactly, but underground. When we ventured below, we understood. There we found the evidence of Dr. Marcus's research into the T-virus prototype called Progenitor. The evidence of years of hideous experimentation that used company employees as guinea pigs. We cannot know how many were forced to become subjects, but based on the evidence, no less than 20 individuals were involved. Some of them were taken deliberately to keep the corporation's secrets safe. Where the doctor is now, I don't know, but considering the recent rapid growth of Umbrella Corporation, I can't help but think that this research is continuing. Yes, his experiment lives and continues to grow in the dark. Those things, the fruit of his research, they filled this facility. The rest of the notebook pages are missing. So by the looks of it, even Umbrella Corporation was aware of this and was very disgusted by it. But I'm not exactly sure if the investigators are from Umbrella or like a third-party investigation unit or something like that. What's with this door? This door is decorated with a bust of Marcus. There is a space in the base for some kind of object, and it's also green. But yeah, so far so nothing except this elevator, which I'm going to use to send Rebecca the first aid spray, and then have Rebecca grab the Molotov so I can actually get rid of those monsters there. So I'll be right back once I actually get there. Oh, she actually even managed to kill the zombie. That's cool. I completely forgot that I have to deal with you.
Miss. Miss.
Can you, Rebecca, can you aim at him? That would be great. Ow. Okay, you're down. Okay, now that you're down, I can send this to Billy. Oh, I didn't even know that there was some herbage here. That's good to know. I don't really need it right now, but considering that Rebecca is already on caution, maybe I'll have to use it later. Although I hope not. Alright, now that I have this Molotov with Billy, let's just head into that room that we used the hook shot in and let's get rid of that nosy little leech man. I've been throwing them quite a lot now. Like even in the last episode there's a ton of them, and I have no idea why. But oh well. Let's handle this and let's hope that I may find something to move on because I don't really understand what am I supposed to do in here. Hi, friend. And throw. Ow. And throw. And you're dead. Splush. Okay. Ah, I see. There is indeed something in here. Do I have enough? I don't. I think I'm just gonna drop the Molotovs in here, since I don't really need them for the time being, because I kinda got rid of all the Leech Monsters. A collection of Leech samples. Press the button? Sure. One of the capsules is glowing. Indeed it is. Let's take that, and I suppose I have to take this to Rebecca? If I remember correctly, now that I think about it, there was indeed a list or a note that told us about a stripping agent. I just need to remember what the correct chemicals were needed. Yeah, let's send this to Rebecca and have her figure out what we need to do. Okay, I found the note. So in order to get the stripping agent, I need the green and red chemical. Rebecca seems to have the green chemical already in her mixing set, so all that I have to do is to wander around this place and find myself the red chemical, which I think it was in the hallway here. With that Leech Monster gone, I can finally just wander around. Looks like some kind of chemical. Put it in the mixing set? Yes. The green chemical is already in your mixing set. Add the chemical? Yes. The red chemical and the green chemical have been mixed to form a stripping agent. There we go. Now I can use... What do you mean oh, right. I need to combine it actually, not use it. Now I have a blue leech charm, which by the looks of it, I can use it already on this door. This door is decorated with a bust of Marcus. There's a space in the base for some kind of object. Yes, it's for this one. The lock has been released. Cool. Nothing about the paintings? Apparently not. Let's go through this door. I hope, for the sake of it, no leech monsters or any other kind of annoying bastards. Oh, apparently it's a very calming and soothing place. And there's a lot of dust. A large painting hangs on the wall. The title reads, "Woman in Love with a Dead Man." Oh wow, so... Is it supposed to be like a necrophilia thing, or... There's a lot of skulls there. There's also a glowing thing. Mysterious objects are floating in the water. Don't really know what kind of mysterious objects those are. I can't even see it from this side. Oh well. Can I check the desk? Interact with it in any way? Oh, there's some handgun ammo here. Nice. Perfect. Anything in the fireplace? It's an unlit fireplace. It looks like it hasn't been used for a long time. So, yeah, there's no signs of, like, recent disturbances here, so nobody was here. So we're kind of the first person or people in this area for a long time. There's something else here. Okay. There's something written on the back of the photograph. To James, to commemorate your graduation 1939. Okay.
That guy must be Marcus's son. Or grandson.
Alright, so basically that means that the younger dude that we saw in the cinematic at the train there is supposed to be James' son or grandson, but I'm not really sure that's the case anymore, but they don't really know that. The only other way I can go through is this door, so might as well check it out. Ah, a painting room of some sorts. And there's a zombie. There's another... Oh, hi! You were... No. Don't do that. Okay. You're down. And you woke up. I don't have a lot of space between you and me. Get off me. How am I doing on health? I might have to use that red and green herb. Can you not? This, isn't this like the Last Supper of some sorts? Kind of looks like it, but I'm not sure. This picture is composed of 4 separate sheets. There doesn't seem to be anything special about it. So definitely a replica of some sorts. Is that a war horn? That was like a big-ass war horn. More paintings, taxidermy stuff. What's in here? Oh, it's the green leech. Okay, and I can't carry it. Let me leave that. Take the green leech, send it to Billy, then get the regulator coil. Alright, with the green leech in Billy's hands, let's unlock this door. so I can get rid of that. Lock has been released. I'm gonna equip the machine gun just in case, because I'm not really sure what awaits me on the other side. What is that sound? Oh, it's you. Oh, okay. I was expecting like a whole different monster, and I know you're not playing dead. There you go. I also know that you're not dead because your head is moving. Let me get a comfortable position to shoot you. There we go. All nice and dead. It's a corpse in a body bag. You get the feeling it was just stuffed in there. I mean, by the looks of it, yeah, it just got stuffed in there. I know that there's that glowing thing over there, but I want to check. These containers look like they are used to store dead bodies. A strange smell emanates from inside. So this place is basically a morgue. The foot of a corpse is sticking out. The rest of the body has decayed beyond recognition. So this is just a morgue, and there is no notes, no nothing, just this gigantic ass canister. Sterilizing agent. Okay, interesting. But there seems to be nothing else in this room, so let's just get out. And I think I can use that sterilizing agent on the gas that's inside that room. Gonna get up, buddy? How many bullets do I have? 6 bullets. I should be fine. No, I don't want to use the machine gun on that. I want to use this. And there we go. We have taken care of the gas. Now we can enter those, but I know you're gonna wake up. I am so much aware that you're gonna wake up. And I bet that so is your friend inside this little containment area. Yep, I was right. Okay. There we go. Reload. You're dead. No, you're not dead, actually. It's the first time you fall down. But you're dead. Are you kidding me? You crawling? I thought I killed you. Ugh. Can I please? Really? There we go. Wasted 3 bullets for nothing, but whatever. I've now a key. Breeding room key. I don't really want to know what kind of a breeding room that is, because that sounds very weird. What's the symbol on this? It's like a lion of some sorts. A key engraved with the visage of a hideous monster. Yeah, I really don't want to know what the breeding room is, but oh well. Might as well go through there, I suppose. I suppose that this one is a breeding room because it was the only door that was locked. So I was right, the breeding room was here. You don't seem to need this key anymore, throw it away for sure. I'm gonna once again equip the machine gun, just in case. The breeding room sounds scary. Oh wow, this place is very quiet. A number of broken cages lie stacked up. They all bear traces of having been smashed open from the inside. Oh my god, Jesus, that made me jump. Okay, so I can hit you from here. One of you is dead. No, you don't jump on me. And he's dead. Cool. Oh, note here. Can I pick it up, please? Thank you. BOW report. Research to date has shown that when the progenitor virus is administered to living organisms, violent cellular changes cause a breakdown in the system. Furthermore, no satisfactory method has been found to control the organisms for use as weapons. Clearly, greater coordination at the cellular level is essential to enable further growth. I conducted a number of experiments in an effort to find a breakthrough. This is my report. Insecta. Perhaps because these Asian animals have been genetically stable for millennia, when administered with the progenitor virus, they exhibited only explosive high-energy growth and increased aggressiveness. It is extremely difficult to envision using them as BOW. Yeah, well, those cockroaches or whatever those insects are, I'm pretty sure they're not effective as BOWs, but they're very fucking annoying and disgusting. Amphibia. Injecting a frog with the virus resulted in an increase in leaping power and abnormal tongue growth. However, no change in mental ability was observed. Furthermore, an abnormal appetite resulted in a test subject randomly attacking all moving objects. Usefulness for BOW is limited. and mammalia. The progenitor virus was merged with the monkey's cellular DNA, resulting in increased fertility. The resulting young exhibited improved aggressiveness and some increased mental capacity. As a side effect, visual power was lost, but this was offset by an improvement in hearing ability. However, they were unsatisfactory as weapons. It does seem that no progress can be made without making humans the base organism. What's in there? This cage is about the same height as a human. You wonder what they were raising in there. Well, considering that some giant reptilian things jumped out of there, I'm pretty sure that's where they're going in here, but there's something on the ground there that I want to pick. It's a dial. Okay, interesting. I'm pretty sure that I have to send this to Rebecca, considering that there was a door there similar to this one that had a missing thing, and this one seems to have a handle, so yeah. Alright, so now that we have the dial on Rebecca's inventory, let's use this on the door. Okay, the device is working again. Enter a combination. I need to remember what the note said, because some note that we have found said something about like the code being changed. Let me actually check just to make sure that I understood everything perfectly. So it said that administer T into 4. Then it says they doubled the number, so it's a 4-8. He lost 2, so 6. And then lost half, so 3. 4863. That should be the code. So let's try and input that in here. 4863. The door is now unlocked. There you go. Oh, first try. Nice. And if I remember correctly, this should lead us to where Billy is as well.
This is more like it.
Billy here.
Billy, I found an aerial cable car. We can get out of this place.
Go, wait there. I'm coming.
Roger. The sooner we get out of here, the better. Out.
Well, it's not like he has to wait a lot, because Billy's already up there, and I think this switch should lower the... I don't know, it's not lowering anything, it's actually moving the platform that was on top of the table car. Okay, with that, I now can switch to Billy and... Actually, no, Rebecca can come up here. Because I want Rebecca to be where the typing machine is, because I have run out of time for this episode. So I think I'm gonna end the episode here, because I don't really have much time for anything else. We did explore quite a lot, we got a lot of notes, and we killed a lot of zombies. Rebecca is back on full health, thankfully. On top of that, we also managed to do a lot of puzzle solving, and I think we did a lot of progress in this episode, even though it didn't seem like much. But yeah, with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, feel free to drop a like on the video, and might as well share it to your friends so they can like it as well. And if you don't want to miss any kind of new videos that may coming up in the future, feel free to subscribe to the channel. It really helps a lot. And if you want to stay notified whenever I upload a new episode, ring the bell, so whenever a new video drops, you will be aware of that instantly. So thank you guys so much for watching again. I'll see you in the next episode. This was PolterGuy.